Welcome, ladies. This is Judy of Just Judy Crafting, and I'm here today to share with you my design team project for the group OhLaLa Vintage Treasures. And this kit is Coffee and Pearls. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video showing how this kit came in, just check my recent videos and you'll find that. So today I started out and I made myself an altered clutch from pieces from the kit. And it started out with the bag. It was the bag that it came in, and it opened up like this. This is the bottom and this is the opening in the top. And I went ahead and flattened the bottom so it was the clutch lid or top or closure. So on here I used some of the papers that came with it. Now she used from Create Muse on Etsy, she used her Velvet Vintage Art Love Letters kit, digital kit, for some of the things that she included. So I went ahead and downloaded that also so I could use some more pieces of those to cover up bigger pieces like this. Here was my digital printout. So what I started out with is the lace, a piece of big lace that she gave us. I cut off a little piece of it and the top and fit it all on here and backed it on the back of the bottom of the paper bag. So then I used a piece of the digital kit right here. A little bit, now she gave us that long strip that was a snippet with lovely pieces, and I chose to cut all those up. So this is a piece of the snippet here, and this was another little piece of the snippet, and this lovely bling hanging down was on that snippet, and it just hooked on, so I took it off and put it on here. So this is the top of the clutch, or the opening. So the front of it, I used several pieces of that digital kit, which is really yummy. And I also used the card in there that she wrote us, the little greeting card for the kit. And it shows, this is a picture of the whole kit laid out. So, and she added a little coffee and pearl snippet here. So I chose to utilize that on the front of my cover. Now this was a little snippet she had in the corner of one of the little pockets, and I just took it off and placed it in my corner. And another crocheted piece that she included in the kit I put across the bottom. So when you open it up, you see all this little loveliness, and all these items were included in the kit. So I'll start with this lovely picture, and it's a picture of Doreen's actual coffee bar that she shot and gave to us, and I thought it was so lovely. I just vision having coffee from that bar. That's really cute. So I utilized that and glued it down on three sides and utilized it as a pocket. Now these tags were included in the kit, and I believe she got these from Carrie the Crafter. That's her digital. So she included that on there. I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy. I hear Gail Augustinelli saying him, so I'm not real sure, but I utilized those. And she included all these little snippets were on the top of this. This looks like a little vintage coffee thing that I also think she got from the Creative Muse digital kit. On here, she did include this little envelope right here. And on this envelope, she had it all decorated up, but I decorated the corner. She had this on here and this on here. But I decorated with this lovely sequence mix that Doreen just glued on this heart that I just love, 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 love. She had this little piece in there, and I think part of the tassel, and I just took a little snippet of it and gathered it up and glued it behind the two little squares that she included in our kit. Also already in this little envelope that she gave us was one of the tags from Carrie the Crafter. So I just left it in there. So you open it up, and on this side I used part of the digital and some of that doily that she gave us. She gave us that square doily, and I utilized just a little bit of that on here with a little bit of the digital with the vintage script. Now on here, this is just like a policy envelope. And I made up my own hinge to hinge this back and forth. And on this one, I used the top of the policy envelope to glue it down onto the paper bag to add this as the flip. And on here, this was already on here, this print from the Creative Muse. And she included this little, with even this little bling, and I thought it would be a great accent to go on top of this policy envelope. And you open it out, and this is how I chose to create. I just love this little tool that she includes, this gathered tool that she includes in so many of her kits. So I included that, and I took the little ball pin with the pearl ball on there and just added it on to this little pocket that she included in there. And she had several of these tags in this pocket. I used the vintage glassine. It's nice and yellow, with a little ledger paper that she included in there. I put, this wasn't inside the envelope, but I went ahead and I chose to put that on there. And the little, also the little tag that she included in here, I added it on here. Now on here, I utilized some more of my print out of that vintage or Creative Muse love letters. I used some of that on here to do a big collage basic snips. So you could add something in here to journal in that right there. So then you close it back up. Now the back I left rather plain. I used the music paper that she included in the kit and one of the little digitals, just because I thought that I wanted the back to lay flat. And here's the rest of that piece of that lace that she included that I cut off in the top to finish off that back. So this is my kit. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing with it. Doreen does give you enough stuff that you could do. I could do a second clutch out of some of the stuff I have left, and I might just do that. So if you're not one of my subscribers, press that subscriber button. Also press the bell so you get a notification. I'm in full force fall mode right now, and I've been doing a lot of fall things and Halloween, one little Halloween, and I'm going to share a folder probably later today on my Halloween folder that I've already been gifted to one of my friends, Rita, so she's going to get that, but I need to video it first. So she has plans to put in her altered file folder right in the middle of her coffee table, and I feel honored to have a place of honor like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my share here. Hope you come back and see what other things I make. I have 2 more months to be a guest designer for OhLaLa Vintage Treasure, and I really, really feel honored that they chose me. So I'll have 2 more months that I will be creating with her kits. Her kits are lovely. And if you're not on her Facebook page, OhLaLa Vintage Treasures, please go on over there, see what some of the ladies have been making. It's just gorgeous. If you love shabby and vintage and all that, it's right up your alley, and I wouldn't miss it if I was you. So go on over, and thank you very much for joining me today.